If you or someone you know enjoys sewing or maybe has an interest in it and wants to find out more, let me tell you where to go. It is Chattanooga Sewing Machine Center under relatively new ownership. Kyra Ryan is here. Kyra, you are the owner of the business. Congratulations. You brought your daughter-in-law, Danielle. Hi, Danielle. First of all, good morning. Sewing, it's come a long way just like any other sort of technology.
It has changed so very much.
I walked into your store, I don't know, a few months ago and saw you sewing on this tiny sewing machine.
That is a 1950 Singer featherweight.
This looks like one that my grandmother had, except hers was bigger and had the floor-mounted pedal kind of thing. This is a featherweight. This thing is extremely light. What's it weigh? 10, 12 pounds?
It's
maybe?
heavy for that size.
But yet, what can you do on this particular machine?
You can make a quilt. You
Really?
can hem things. You can free motion, and everyone that knows sewing knows about free motion. It has a little sleeve that flips up, and it's one of the best machines that was ever made. People collect those.
I don't know what free motion is. Fill me in. We'll ask Danielle. Danielle, what's free motion?
It would be when you're manipulating the stitch with your hands.
Okay, so you can kind of...
There's not anything programmed.
Got it, got it. Yeah, and these machines, are these making a comeback?
They're collectibles, and there are featherweight societies, and actually we're starting one at our store in January, and it's you have to own a featherweight, and we actually have people come in and talk to us about them and show us how to service them and how to work on them.
But you can like go to Chattanooga Sewing and get one of these.
No,
you can't.
You cannot. You buy them at antique stores, yard sales.
But you might be able to guide somebody in the right direction.
Yes.
All right. What about this one down here on the other end, the Brother?
Well, Brother's one of our main brands. It's smaller. It's an embroidery machine and a sewing machine. And we didn't bring the embroidery unit because it's a lot of moving.
Sure.
But that mainly, well, this morning before we left, we did you a stocking that says Chip on it.
Look at that. And this is a lot easier to do than what you might think.
Oh, it's so easy. It's so user-friendly, and we teach you that in the store. We use all kinds of mediums. We have leather. We scan things and make our own embroideries. This is one of my granddaughters. That's actually her, and that's been embroidered. We have sewing machines. We have vinyl cutting machines.
There's two things I want to show very quickly, and this is, I love this. What is the material that this is done with?
Go ahead, Dan. That's Sizer HTV vinyl. So that's a heat transfer vinyl. It comes in glitter, fluorescent, solids, glow in the dark. There's so many different types, but it's a really happening thing. Some people like to incorporate vinyl with embroidery. So.
Well, I'll tell you, Jess's eyes lit up when she saw that. Happens to be her initials. So,
and it's for you.
You said you have leather, and there's really nothing that you can't sew, you can't quilt, you can't combine with the help of the expertise at Chattanooga Sewing Center.
You are exactly right.
This is really neat too.
That's Bambi, by the way.
I know that who that is, but that looks just simply amazing. And you have an event that's coming up in February that's going to last 3 days, and we tell you about this now because room may get away from you pretty quickly on this, right?
Fast. It is called Embellish. If you've never embroidered or never sewn or never used a scan and cut, you get to use our machines, brand new, top of the line, for 3 days.
Wow.
This is not the top of the line. We have one that weighs probably 60 pounds and would be this whole table. So you'll be working with that. All the supplies are provided. It's $199 for 3 days, and there's going to be a lot of freebies, a lot of gifts. But you embroider, you sew, you cut on the scan and cut. You do.
We're going to have you back between now and then and find out more about that. But stop by and check them out. They're at Hamilton Place. It is ChattanoogaSewingMachines.com. ChattanoogaSewingMachines.com. Kyra, happy almost birthday.
Chip.
Happy almost birthday. And Danielle, good to see you as well. So if you want to do neat stuff like this, check out ChattanoogaSewingMachines.com. Stick around. We have more of Let's Chat right after this.